The woman quietly poured the mysterious liquid into the glass. Bond didn't notice and drank it down in one gulp. The man sitting across from him watched him with a meaningful look. Soon, Bond began to feel something was wrong with his body. He noticed the man was staring at him. Only then did he realize something was off. As his body grew increasingly unwell, Bond hurriedly threw down his chips and made an excuse to leave the table. This move left everyone present in shock. Bond casually took a cup and then headed to the bathroom. He drank from the tap in large gulps, hoping to flush the toxin out of his system. But even after drinking to the point of being full, he didn't vomit anything. Bond staggered toward his car, yanked the car door open, and opened the emergency medical equipment in the trunk. After quickly connecting the transmission device, he inserted the test needle into his wrist and immediately sent an emergency signal to HQ.
007.
The leaders, upon receiving the signal, began to think of a solution, because when an agent uses this device, it means the situation is already very critical. By now, Bond was breathing heavily, and under the guidance of the staff, he tore open his shirt, took out the micro pacemaker, and placed the probe on his chest as instructed. After a quick analysis by the equipment, the medical experts quickly identified the composition of the liquid. Then, under the experts' direction, Bond injected the liquid from the blue syringe into his neck. But even so, Bond would still lose consciousness within seconds. The experts had to ensure his heart would keep beating. But at this crucial moment, an accident occurred. No matter how hard Bond pressed the activation button, the pacemaker didn't respond at all.
Bond, push the damn button!
Do it now!
That's when Bond noticed the power cable on the probe had come loose. Before he could plug the power cable back in, his body couldn't take it anymore and he passed out. At this life or death moment, Bond's teammate Daisy suddenly arrived and quickly reconnected the power cable, then pressed the pacemaker's switch. Bond barely escaped death, and the staff at HQ let out a sigh of relief. In order to ensure the mission was completed successfully, Bond immediately adjusted his condition and returned to the gambling table. Seeing that Bond was fine, the man grew anxious. He thought his plan was perfect, but he never expected things to turn out this way. In the final round of the game, Bond won all the man's chips. The man's plan failed once again, and immediately ordered his men to kidnap Daisy. Without hesitation, Bond drove after them. But during the chase, the enemy threw Daisy into the middle of the road. Fortunately, Bond reacted quickly and successfully avoided hitting Daisy. However, he lost control of the car and knocked himself out. When Bond woke up again, he found himself tied to a chair. Will Lady Luck smile upon him again? Please stay tuned to find out what happens next.